There it is. Okay, that was weird. All right, how you doing, guys? Good morning. Happy Saturday. How you guys doing?
Are you talking to us?
I am.
And good morning, Mike. Doing well. Michigan's losing, and we're under a winter storm watch.
Oh, wow, that's fun on multiple levels. It's dreary and wet here. It's not really raining right now, but it rained recently, and it's all wet and cloudy and gray. So, not nearly a winter storm watch, but you know, hey, it's not exactly bright and sunny California as we're used to. So, good to see you, Captain Tim. Good to see you, Mayo. And I saw Crypto here for a second. His mic must have scared him or something. I don't know. Let's get ready to go here. We've got the 747. Why don't I hear any sounds? Probably because the sounds are set to go through another speaker. So let me fix that real quick. Yep, there we go. Should be going that way. Hey, there we go. All right. So I need to do some payload stuff here real quick with my loadout so we can get GSX loading. I did see on FS Elite this morning there is a update for GSX. I think it came out actually the other day, but I haven't run it yet, so I probably should have. But apparently there's now an autopilot function which allows you to, not in the traditional autopilot sense of the plane, but it allows GSX to commence with the fueling and the catering and the loading of passengers all without you having to prompt it all the time. You just start the process and then it runs through the gamut, so which is kind of cool. So if you want to focus more on handling the aircraft than you do telling GSX what to do and when to do it, that apparently is now going to be a feature, or is a feature. There's Crypto. How you doing, sir?
What?
I said, there's Crypto. How are you doing, sir?
I don't know, but right now your mic sounds worse than mine.
What? I think it's your. I think it's your speakers.
I'm actually on my headset as usual.
Uh-huh.
Captain Pyramid strikes again.
Yep.
Everyone says garble to me right now. Screw my internet.
Where is my... Oh, there you are. I'm trying to find my thing here. Okay. So we got 165... No, we don't. That's the wrong flight log. There we go. 183 passengers today. All right. So we're going to say we've got 15 up front. We're going to take, let's see, 65. No, not that. We're going to take 55. And let's see. It's,
I see you're flying in British Airways paint.
well, no, but that's sure. I'm sure that's what what V-Pilot thinks. That's funny though.
I'm flying the 727-100 today.
Oh, nice. So I just took that up for a spin real quick this morning because I wanted to try it out now that I bought it, and that is a cool aircraft, let me tell you. I am going to have so much fun with that thing.
It's a workout.
It is, but it's awesome to have to do that occasionally, so. All right, and then for our cargo, and let's see, I need to... Our zero fuel weight is 429. It needs to be 443. Let me figure out those numbers. Let's see, it's 443 minus 429.8. 13.2. Okay.
There we go.
Did you figure yourself out?
I figured it out my computer.
Oh.
You flying with us today, Crypto?
That's the negative.
Say again, Crypto.
You said that's the negative.
Hanging in. Can switch my stuff over to LOA, so I'm just gonna. And with my computers, I'm currently just on. I'm using just my laptop, so I'm not even have a setup at all. So.
Oh, gotcha.
Flying is extremely uncomfortable for me right now.
Alright, and so we've got...
And then, the good news is the new tower is almost ready.
Oh, nice. That's 5900, 1756. 756. I'll go there. 443.0. Good. Alright, fuel today we are taking 60,000 pounds. turn there, and check our doors. Okay. All right, now we're ready for GSX. So let me call them.
What's flight time for you guys today?
Morning. It's about an hour. Where did I have it? An hour 47 is air time. 2:15.
Block time.
2:15 block.
Alright. Yeah, mine says 2:35 block.
Why do I only have left and right aligning? Do I have a... Uh-oh. Craft failures. Well, active none. That's weird, okay. Alright, open our various doors. And let's make sure that's all happening correctly. Yes, okay. So the bus should be on its way now to do its thing. Gabriel, how you doing, sir? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you.
Moose, I have a proposition for you. This is if you're interested for it. I actually have a picture, a really good quality picture of Allegheny Airlines. American Airlines painting.
Wait, American or Allegheny?
It's American painted as Allegheny.
Okay.
If you want the picture, I'll mail it to you.
Oh, okay.
Just message me on Twitter after the flight.
Okay, we'll do.
Or till after the flight, stick here for a bit.
Yeah. Well, I'll do it. I'll do it during cruise. That way, I don't forget.
Okay.
Let's see here. That's okay. Let's run through some checks here. Need that on. That on. That on. We shouldn't need those. And that's good. That's good. That is off. It's supposed to be. Navs are on. Let's check the oxygen. Oxygen checks. Panel lights on. All vertical up. These guys are aligned. This concerns me a little bit. I have left, right. I don't have center. But yet up here, they're all set to nav. So, not sure what's happening there. May have an issue. We may not have all three, which, that may only be an issue if the weather is really bad. So let's look at what the weather's supposed to be. Let's see, what are we expecting in Buffalo? Buffalo, 150 at 9, 10 mile visibility, rain, overcast 5,500. Okay, well, that's not bad. Temperature 4, 2.2, 29.71. Okay.
Might be going down the tubes though.
It could be. This is the what it's expected to be in 2 hours, not what it is now. So, expected is that. I mean, obviously anything can shift and change, but we'll see. All right. Our alternate today is Toronto. We'll see if we need it. Try again, Mel.
Hey, Tim.
MD flight.
Hey, Mel.
What's your flight time? Or block time, I should say.
Should be somewhat similar.
Like an hour and 49. Probably, with the 7.2, probably about 2:02.
Yeah, mine says 2:35 because I'm flying in 146. BA 146. Yeah, bro.
You flying at 146?
Yep.
Oh, that's cool.
I just picked it up. It was super cheap. It was like, it's just a fun plane to fly around.
IRS, left, right. Yeah, I don't have the IRS center for some reason. That's disconcerting. Let me try and spool that puppy up again so we got some time. Switch you to off.
Leave it off for at least a minute.
Oh, okay. Alright, let's leave it off for a moment. I think that's probably what happened, because when I was spooling these guys up, I slipped, and it went all the way to ATT, and so I spooled it back down to off and then back to nav, and so that's probably why I didn't leave it off long enough. That makes sense. That would make sense. Okay. Alright, well while that's happening, let's get the flight plans set. We are going to Buffalo today. KBUF. And departure is going to be the Crosby 2. And Jacksonville Center is online. Let's look at the weather here. What do we got going on? 270 at 8. 10-mile visibility, okay. Skyder 26, broken 250, 2618, 29er, 79er. Alright, well let's set 29er, 79er while I'm thinking about it. And so we'll plan on 2-6 given the winds. He may just have us go 8. 8 seems to be the primary, but we'll see what happens. Whisper transition, and then we have our route after that is Sav, which is Savannah. And it's going to be that guy. And then Van. Which west, yeah, those go okay there. And then KERRE. KERRE. And it did not give us a star, but we're expecting runway 5. So we're just going to go over here, departure arrival, and ILS runway 5. And we'll say...
I'm loading up, okay, Moose?
Oh, hey, how you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you today?
I'm doing very well.
Cool. So, are you parked in your normal spot
Yeah.
at Jacksonville?
In 24, yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Chris.
What's going on, buddy? How are you today?
Good.
Kenneth
You
was
live
in here, and
streaming?
then he ran away.
Yeah, I'm still alive too.
He's not live streaming, though.
Oh, you're not live? Okay.
No, he's in a position where he's not really able to fly, so...
Oh, Encrypted Pilot, come on.
Yeah.
There's a reason why I'm on the website. I'm classified underneath LOA.
21 points.
Don't worry, it should be about 1 more month. At the end of December, early January I should be at my new place, established, and ready to go again.
Nice.
Along with college and everything. So, and yes, I have chosen tornadoes over hurricanes.
Well, okay. Alright, V1 117, VR 124, V2 144. Trim is going to be 4.7. Set 154 up here. We'll set the approximate 26 for the runway. And let's take a look at the Crosby. Jacksonville. Go
Is there PDC available?
if he hasn't given it to you, then no. Probably have to call him. Crosby. And Crosby, if we're going off 2-7, it's going to be a climb to 540, and then vectors to Giggles, and then Crosby. Expect to cross 11,000. Top altitude is 3,000 here, so we will set 3. And let's check in with Jack Center, which is 134.85.
MD-80 flight there, Moose?
What are you talking about?
Said you flying the MD-80?
No. It's a
7-4.
Jacksonville flight, yeah.
Oh, fun.
Great. I just got a vPilot Microsoft.NET framework unhandled exception.
Yeah, just restart it. It's probably just a goofy or. Oh my, witness protection's online.
I'm calling Jack Center. You're very mumbled, very hard to understand you.
That was awesome. Send us the ransom money, or we will. That center's small now. Jack Center, WestWind 1990 on the ground at Jacksonville, looking for clearance to Buffalo.
That's a 1990 heavy Jacksonville Center contact approach now 127.0.
Oh. Copy that. 127.0, West 1990.
That's just an American 880 with 34,000 to hold the deal. That's how much it is, and that's worked out. American 880 Jacksonville Center squad on 140.
Let's see. Who's this guy? Logan.
I think Mr. Tim should join up WestWind.
Say again.
So I think you should join WestWind.
Jacksonville approach, WestWind 1990 on the ground at Jacksonville, looking for clearance to Buffalo.
Jacksonville, 48.
Should be departing runway 14.
So 222 Jackson approach, request standby number 2. Number 2.
You flying as Cargolux, Tim?
No, Northwest.
Oh, it sounded like you said Cargolux. I was really confused.
They got put in for new eardrums now. He just blasted me out.
Oh, nice.
WestWind 1990, Jacksonville Airport. Prod 2, departure with as filed. I'm making 3,000, expect flight level 410, bunch of missing departure. Departure with me, squawk 5067. Jacksonville approach, shot 148 with you on frequency tag on the runway 8.
And we're cleared to Buffalo Airport via the Crosby 2 Whisper transition, then is filed. Climb 3000, expect 410, 10 minutes after departure. Departure with you, and squawk 5067 for Western 990.
WestWind 1990, agree back corrector, start expect runway 8 for departure, call for taxi, Jacksonville Denver 2979.
Alright, we'll expect runway 8 for departure. We'll push and start our discretion. We'll call for taxi, Westwind 990.
Southwest 4 runway 8 taxi via Papa, November Lima. Papa, November Lima, Southwest 48. Can we get please?
Alright.
Indeed, Jackson. Southwest 48, taxi straight ahead, Papa, right November.
Alright, so we're going to runway 8. I had a feeling they were going to do that, so we'll do that. Switch to 8. Execute that.
Do you say Papa straight ahead, right number? Take Papa straight ahead and make a right on November. Okay. Papa straight ahead. Jacksonville Bush, Delta 279, looking for, with our clearance, looking for taxi to the airport. Can I confirm Delta 279 ready taxi?
Okay. Alright, my people are still loading. Got 3 more minutes on the center line, which I think will happen now, so that's good.
Okay, 279, you're good to go here.
Let's pull up the checklist here for the 7-4.
Delta 279, I had trouble hearing you. Are you ready to taxi?
Yes, we're ready for taxi and we have our clearance.
Roger, Delta 279, runway 8, taxi via Papa, November, Lima.
Anybody flying a 7-3?
Taxi runway 08.
Not me.
Delta 279.
Oh, there's a lot of aircraft parked in next to me.
I'm over on the cargo ramp, so it's not going to be me. Alright, oxygen was tested 100%. Flight instruments,
Northwest 222,
heading is 107, and that matches with the compass. Altimeter, we got 29er, 79er. Parking brake, set, and fuel control switches are cut off.
And Northwest 222 is ready for your clearance. Go ahead.
Northwest 222, cleared from Buffalo Airport, Jacksonville 6, departure, rate of vector Savannah, as filed, 3000, expect flight level 330, 1 minute departure. Departure with me, squawk 3455.
Northwest 222 is cleared to Buffalo via the Jackson 6, rate of vector Savannah. Time to maintain 3000.
Looks like cargo's loaded.
Departure's going to be with you and squawking 3455.
Then from the 3455, Northwest 222, read back correct special started discussion. Expect runway 8 for departure, call taxi, Jacksonville, 279er.
279er, give you a call for taxi, we'll plan 8, Northwest 222.
Additional aircraft, Jacksonville Airport information, echo is current, wind 276 at 8 knots, altimeter 29er, 7.
We have another bus coming, or is that the last one? I think that might be the last one.
Jack, West 48, holding short runway 7 via Lima, with information, echo current. West 488, fly heading 080, wind 270 at 8, runway 8, clear for takeoff.
Great, I gotta figure out what the IRS is on this airplane.
270 at 8, runway 8, clear for takeoff. Fly runway heading 080.
What are you
488.
What are you flying?
Echo current.
Bravo Origin 70.
Oh, yeah, I don't know what the heck, where that stuff is. Not familiar with that aircraft.
Just bought it.
Oh, no, that's what I want right there. Wrong one. Alright, I think I don't see another bus, so I think we're good. Yeah, I believe we're good. Oh, wait, okay. Alright, so let's go ahead and shut the doors. Actually, before we do that, let's go ahead and start the APU, so we don't have to wait on that.
Moose, I need to catch you one day when you're not supposed to stream.
Well, those would be all the days I don't normally stream, so Sunday through Wednesday, basically.
Yeah, I know, but usually also busy with work those days as well.
Well, what are you wanting to do, is my question.
Yeah, correct.
MD-80 learning session.
Oh, okay. Be happy to.
I'm still trying to learn the aircraft, even though, yeah, I'm still trying to learn the aircraft and such. So, like, when I get back into my college, once I get back to able to fly position, that's one aircraft I really need to learn how to fly.
Gotcha. Alright, those doors are closing. Ground connections, let's APU's available, so we'll go ahead and disconnect the electrical, release and release. And we're going to call for push. Nose to the right. Alright, before I start checklist, flight deck doors closed and locked. Passenger signs, I believe, are on. Yes, they are. MCPs, V2144, we got 154 for plus 10 in the box. Heading 260, because that's going to change now. That's right, we're runway 8. And
hello, Captain.
I don't
We're
think
ready
it's
for pushback.
actually 8, so what is it? It is 77. 77, and then altitude 3000. CD pre-flight spin, takeoff speeds. V1 is, where'd it go? I'm in the wrong section here. Takeoff. V1 117, VR 124, V2 is 144, trim is 4.7. CD pre-flight is complete, trim 4.7, we'll be setting that in a second. Taxi takeoff briefing is complete, and beacon is coming on. Fuel pumps also coming on and prep for engine start. Sean McConnell, how you doing? Thank you. Go Jaguars. And what the heck? Who's thought that was a good idea? M Kopanek, your name is coming through as black, and my thing is set black, so I can't see it. That's hilarious. But hello, thank you.
279, hold short runway 8.
Did you guys get 26 for departure?
8.
Called yet?
8. Yeah, how to throw out every streamer. Yeah, right? Well done. Mission accomplished.
Delta 279, fly heading 320, wind.
Oh, just wait for me to remove the chocks. That's what's going on here.
Fly ahead in 320.
There we go.
Locking gear.
Time en route is 0147.
Departure check completed. Bypass pin inserted. Release parking brakes.
Brakes released.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Alrighty. Starting 3 and 4. Oh, really? That's awesome. Yeah, I'm hoping for a win finally on Sunday. We almost got one against Pittsburgh, which I was kind of amazed that we almost got that. And then, of course, they Jags it up again for this year. They were so good last year, and then they're so poo this year. I don't know what happened.
WestWind 1990 and 2222, contact 121.9.
Over to 121.9 for Western 1990.
Yeah, Northwest 222, ditto.
Man, Jacksonville's getting fully staffed up. What's going on here? An event coming on here? It's Echo, right? Yeah.
Technical ground, connect for course of Africa to Buffalo South.
Line station calling, please say call sign.
November 794.
Early November 794, Jacksonville ground, Buffalo Airport. Good, 1 departure,
Cockpit carry transition. The track making 3,000 step level 3001 Baxter departure. Departure. Logistic level 601.
So, wait, Miss, what departure did you guys take?
Crosby 2. Well, I've taken Crosby 2. I don't know what anybody else took.
I got Jacksonville 6.
And for November, actually refile where the route is going to take.
4.7 on the trim is now set.
794, do you refile your route to Crosby 2?
Well, we hope anyway.
Yeah, we just
Alright, Vortex Jaguars, anti-gas not required, recall checked, messages are known, auto bearings, RTO, flight controls, let's double check those. 2 up, 1 down, 2 up, 1 down, 2 down, 2 up, full left, full right, and neutral, flaps coming down to 10.
Take 01 for
And ground equipment displayed.
And November 794 is cleared to Buffalo National Tower across 2 departure, which is about 3,000, I believe, 3 is level 001 to departure and 01 in the box for November 794. November 794 is that correct? Expression, 084 Jacksonville, Canada. Director.
Jacksonville ground, WestWind 1990 over at Cargo 24, ready to taxi.
Number 08, ITVA Romeo, November.
Taxi runway 8 via Romeo, November Lima, WestWind 1990. Alright. Here we go.
Jacksonville ground. Airport RCT departure with 10 that's not it.
How many engine sounds?
Departure 127
Take
602. WestWind 35 put it up Buffalo Airport 5 to departure. I'm hanging down 5 hours. Please hope squawk 18 3602 and departures on to 0. WestWind 35 right, read that correct. Baxter 08 towards Jacksonville, Senior 79. Respect their expression and times. This frequency and ready to.
What is with the constant cutting out? Is that just me that's hearing it that way?
Yeah, helicopters.
Pushing back. And, closing runway 8.
You running a hot mic, Chris?
No? I did.
Northwest 222, runway 80 at Papa, November Lima, look for the 737.
I think mic on the frequency. I don't know whether it's you or else.
There we go.
Fire station calling, please say again.
What's weird is I'm hearing everyone's audio like that through vPilot, not just the controller. So it might be vPilot or something, but
Yeah, really.
I don't know what the heck's going on.
Ground November 794, go. She's now ready to go. Ready to taxi, you're right.
I just say ready to go. I'm losing my mind.
Station phone, please say again. November ready to taxi, 08. Roger, November 794, November 08, taxi via Papa, November Lima, behind WestWind 1947.
Estimated time route, Sean, is going to be about an hour and 47 minutes.
And Jacksonville West.
Station phone, please say again.
Trying to get a skill point by the game I'm playing, which is difficult.
Got a Delta plane that pushed right back into me.
Your most hated rival from Northwest.
Via Papa, and behind the 74 for November 74.
Do you ever go through asking people what airline they would love to bring back or no?
What were you asking, Ted?
WestWind 35% right. Track runway 8, taxi vehicle, November, behind the Arctic. RJ, Alpha November Romeo.
Northwest 2.2.
So did we ever ask everyone here what they would bring, what airlines they would bring back if they could?
Oh, I don't think so.
Pan Am.
Look at taxi for the fourth time.
I can guess Tim's, it's Northwest.
Northwest 22, runway 8, taxi via Papa, November, Lima.
Alpha November.
Mine's just US Airways.
2.3 garble, and I think you get a hot mic.
Cactus 1549.
I saw the aircraft, I had pictures of it. I just put a picture of it on Twitter.
Papa, November, Lima.
That'd be easy, Romeo 2 November for Northwest 222, we got congestion in Memorial.
Oh, he does have a hot mic. He's on. It's received constantly on my end. Yeah, that's why. So when we get off the ground, it should solve the problem. Wow. Is there an event here going on this week? Because Jacksonville is staffing up like crazy.
I think so.
I'm checking. I love it, but just didn't expect it.
I bought Denver, this plane, and some effects yesterday.
Well, I think what controller got the Crypto's mic.
Yeah. Well, no, there is no event listed on Vatastic anyway. Remember to turn right. Yeah, I know. I got it this time. Thank you. I got my moving map down here to help me just in case. Since I always want to turn left. I always think I'm at the end of runway 26 and go and turn that way.
Are you flying the 800 or the classic 4?
Just the 4. Yeah, Jacksonville's aircraft was the 400 before the 8 came out. Well, I might repaint the 800 to be Jacksonville for next year, but we'll see.
90 tech, contact, 17 for departure.
Over to approach for departure, 12700, Western 990.
So far, the one thing I really like about the RJ is it has great sounds.
And approach Western 1990 on the ground at Jacksonville, holding short runway 8, ready to go.
WestWind 1990, approach, fly heading 080, wind 2708, runway 8, clear for takeoff.
Fly heading 080, runway 8, clear for takeoff, Western 1990 heavy. Strobes on.
Are you on a 127.0?
Yeah, yes. Alright, flaps check 10. Brakes are RTO.
794, holding short, 08, ready to go.
November 794, full short, runway.
Holding short, 08.
Actually, an explain that Avro looks really sweet.
Yeah.
It looks really funny. You're missing 2 engines in in V-Pilot.
Yeah, I saw someone else flying one, and V-Pilot's model matching or something is
Oh,
just so screwed.
It's hilarious. Yeah, you got only engines on the left side. That's funny. All right, here we go.
It's okay, we don't need 2.
Yeah, well, I guess.
I mean, I was doing crash tests yesterday. I was running off of 1 engine.
All right, night is rolling. Gear up.
November 794, runway 8, line of 8.
Runway 08, November 794.
WestWind 1990, radar contact, climbing through 2000. Proceed direct to Giggles, climb maintain 15,000, 15,000.
Direct Giggles, climb maintain 15, 15,000. WestWind 990, copy.
Giggles.
You know it.
Jacksonville Road check. Northwest 222 up, we're number 3 for 8.
Northwest 222, once again, hold short, runway 8.
Okay, well, hold short is down by that for Northwest 222.
Flaps 1. Gear off.
It almost looks like a Dornier 328.
I know, right? And flaps up.
November 794, fly heading 080, wind 2708, runway 8 for kickoff.
020, only 08 for kickoff. And then for
November 794, confirm heading 080.
probably the 080 for number 794.
Studying over my words right now. It's bad. Early morning.
Not that early.
To bed at 3.
Well, whose fault is that?
Maybe mine.
Not maybe. I'm pretty sure definitely yours.
WestWind 1990, contact Jacksonville Center 134.85. Yeah.
Order 13485. Have a good day. We'll see you. Western 990.
WestWind 3575, left 8, line plate.
Android 3000.
Jack Center, WestWind 1990 Heavy with you, climbing through 11,500 for 15,000.
WestWind 1990 Jacksonville, climb and maintain flight level 410.
Climb maintain flight level 410, WestWind 1990 Heavy.
Oh, using 1120, leaving my airspace. We center closed, British have terminated frequency change group. Thank you, place 1120.
Passing 15,000 feet. Auto brake is off. Oh.
I start calling Jack Center, say again.
UPS 860 ready to go.
UPS 860, runway 29, taxi via Delta.
Have takeoff checks, gears up, lights off, and flaps are up. Corey Hackett, that's okay, man. Welcome aboard. Good to see you again. Let's see, go get to my flight log.
Emirates 220, climb and maintain 16,000.
Let's see.
Climb and maintain flight level 16,000. Emirates 220.
Out at 1831. 1831 Zulu. And off at 1845. Alright, up and away. And let's switch over to standard. Sweetness.
Let's wait for Northwest 222. Here we go.
McCuppenick, thank you for the follow. Welcome aboard, sir. It's really nice. Are you referring to the 747 itself, or are you referring to the livery? Because I can make the livery available if you'd like it. Happy to share. I painted it. I can share it with whoever I want.
Jamaica,
Copy that.
leave my airspace, and center offline, right at terminated frequency change group.
Yeah, the PNDG 747 is a must. I mean, PMDG is the gold standard anyway when it comes to aircraft, so.
Yeah, but the
Emirates
$140
220
price
common
tag
maintain
is
flight
pretty...
390.
Go for the climb 390, was 220.
Going through a little bit of turbulence here at 280. Getting a little bumpy.
Wait, 0, I'm going through 8,000.
Well, yeah,
Bumpy
but
down here too.
it hasn't been bumpy for me until just now, so.
Well, you are a lot heavier than we are.
It's true. And passing through 30. Got another 11,000 feet to go. Because we are going high today. All the way up to 41. Interesting, I've been to flight soon, resuming flight training next month. Made the investment P3D V4 earlier this week, bought GSX version 2, Chase plane, Active Sky V4, J, and the quality wing 77. Nice. Well, you're well on your way there, man. That's a good base start for P3D with Chase plane and GSX and Active Sky.
Yes, 860 fly runway heading, Columbia wind 300 runway 200 cleared for takeoff.
You just need some really nice aircraft now, and you'll be all set. Passing 3-4. Awesome, man, yeah. Very cool, very cool. Siege read and post on the Christmas Tahiti. I smoked the bricks good. Is that you talking about in the forum post? Nice little line of aircraft coming out of Jacksonville.
Jacksonville Centre Emirates 220. We're just crunching some numbers here. We're going to be a bit too heavy for 390 straight away. Can we hold at 310 for the time being?
Emirates 220 other common maintain flight level 310. That's 5. If you're still with me when you're able higher, just let me know.
I suppose will do. Third time flight level 310.
Jacksonville 10, that's 35 with you, flight level 15,000. WestWind 3575, Jackson Center, common maintain flight level 370. That was 370, WestWind 3575.
Oh.
Jacksonville Center, November 94 with you, 15,000.
November 794, Jacksonville Center, able flight level 310 for direction of flight or any other odd altitude will work.
310 from November 794.
Emirates 794, Roger, climb and maintain flight level 310. If you want higher, let me know.
Order 310 for November 294.
Oh, whoops. I just read your post there, Sean. That's awesome. Alright, we're coming up on 410. Top climb. Turn that off. And the air is smoothed out. We'll turn the seatbelts back off.
Jacksonville Center is good. Northwest 222, we're 36,000, we're 5,000
Northwest 222, Jacksonville Center, climb and maintain flight level 330.
Just passing over Savannah Joe.
Flight level 330 now for Northwest 222, thank you.
UPS to Jacksonville Center, radar contact, turn left direct Ormond Beach, when able, climb and maintain flight level 320.
Hey, will you, please be my friend?
I thought we did this already on Project Fly. I thought. Maybe I could be wrong, but that's hilarious, though. I love that. Would like to be your friend. Yes, Chris, I will absolutely be your friend.
I don't have friends.
Aww.
Now you'll be a green airplane.
Ah.
Can I have friends too?
If you look for like me and Tim, you'll see that we're green airplanes if you're friends with us.
So you'd be like a booger?
Jacksonville Center, November 794, I'll be back in 3-4 minutes.
That's right.
Oh, yeah.
UPS 860 Jacksonville Center, did you see last?
Yeah, there's a nice bit of weather right up the East Coast, isn't there? Buffalo looks like it's on the outskirts of it. It's a little bit of a cell over, but it looks like it's pretty mild. Hence the rain in Buffalo. Interesting. How long is that runway in Tahiti, Sean? Weather radar, that's all I want to do. Make sure that sucker's on. In case we have to divert. That was the 78710.
UPS 860 Jacksonville Center, did you copy?
Okie dokie.
Indianapolis Center's online today.
Oh. I think we're just going to barely... No, we're not going to get close to airspace. We're going to skirt... who is this? Atlanta airspace. go right up into Washington.
Yeah, Indianapolis Center is generally on a Saturday morning.
Yep, we should only be in Jacksonville, Washington, and in Cleveland Center.
There's only grab Jacksonville Center closed in 10 minutes.
Well, that was good timing. And now Jacksonville Tower's on. My goodness. Man, we just staffed everything up. New York Center's on.
So next Friday is going to be a big day in Boston.
Are they doing the Friday Night Ops Boston?
60 hours of ATC.
Oh. Are they doing their like annual get together or something? Hey, no problem, man. No problem. It's good. It's actually not bad timing. We're getting ready to leave your airspace anyway, so it was great to have it for a while.
3575 same, headed Mach number and cruise.
Mach is 180 and we're climbing through 266
I was just impressed that Jacksonville like staffed up completely. That was pretty awesome. I didn't expect that at all.
Western 3575. What do you plan to do for Mach number and cruise?
Cruise will be Mach 181.
Okay.
No, they're just saying this is a 119 ATC marathon event.
Interesting. That's next Friday, you say?
Yeah, November 30th at 11 a.m. Eastern until December 3rd at 2300.
Wow.
In addition to 60 hours of ATC, we'll be hosting Fall Friday Night Ops from 23:59 to 040.
Over 794 Jackson.
That's cool. Well, speaking of next weekend, so Friday we should be fine, but Saturday I will probably not be flying. We're doing our Christmas parade that day, and that's going to involve me getting stuff ready all morning and afternoon. So I will not be available. That's assuming the weather holds. If it turns out it's going to be raining the whole time, then they'll probably pull the plug and I'll be off the hook. But right now it is expected to be raining, but we're still so far out, it's hard to tell. So we'll know more as the week progresses. But we should be good for Friday. I think we'll be good for Thursday as well. It will just be Saturday will be a no-go for me. I'm trying to think if next week is, let me see something here. Yeah, Jaguars at home anyway, so that worked out nicely. Charts downloaded for Buffalo. That was fast.
Chris, what's your Mach number?
0.8.
Shoot, you're gonna pass me. 1.72.
What's your cruise altitude there, Sean?
November
Or,
794 Jackson.
Chris?
370.
Oh, okay.
This is 297. No, our 310.
Western 3575, turn 20 degrees left, vectors for Stacy. I need to get the aircraft in front of your desired Mach number so I can separate you guys.
Mayor, I think he's trying to get your Mach number.
November 794, Mach is 0.72. 0.75.
November 794, do you desire to do Mach 0.75 in cruise, or are you going to go higher?
We'll probably get some Mach 0.0.
You step on the gas, Moose.
I'm going Mach 0.84.
Alright, so November 794, you're going to do Mach 0.80 in cruise, correct?
Affirmative for 794.
Westwind 3575, maintain Mach 0.78 or less, vector, or correction for internal spacing to Buffalo. Maintain present heading, and I'll send you direct shortly.
We'll stay on this course. 3575. It is Mach 0.78.
Ask for direct Buffalo.
I'm basically about to go direct Buffalo.
Charlie on the ground of Orlando, IFR clearance, Miami. I know you're closing.
I'm 10 from Van, and then I go direct to the last fix right before the approach, so...
American 463 Jacksonville, clear to Miami Airport, Orlando, 4 departure, then it's flat. Maintain 5,000, expect flight level 23010 minutes after departure. Departure will be on Unicom, squawk 1561.
Orlando 4, 5,000, 1561, and departure Unicom 463.
Was it Orlando? Orlando. The land of trees, apparently.
You know.
Yeah, I thought about that the other night when I was over Orlando.
You know, Moose, if they're doing 60 hours in Boston next Friday night, you ought to think about doing like a leave Boston, fly down to Charlotte, do a return flight from Charlotte to Boston.
Oh, it's not a bad idea. Let's just have to start earlier, but we could do that.
794, Roger.
I mean, it's not too far away, but it's not too close either.
No, what
3575.
What's the start time for their 60 hours of nonsense?
The C director is really fast in November 3005.
And Westwind 3575, you can resume your normal speed. You're going to end up passing over the aircraft that was causing a conflict.
Is there Mach 0.8?
What was that, Moose?
I said, what time is the Boston starting their 60 hours of nonsense?
11 a.m.
Eastern?
Yes.
Oh,
perfect. Okay. So all day for me,
basically.
basically.
Aircraft tactical center is closing at this time, and the aircraft are going to forget to switch speed time.
Have a good weekend.
Thanks for the services, Western 990 Heavy, going to Unicom.
Free at last.
That's right.
What's the approach you guys are all taking to Buffalo?
The approach of the Star.
The approach.
Well, I'm planning ILS runway 5.
Okay.
Which starts at Zobso, or Zobzo, or however you want to say it. Zulu Oscar Bravo Sierra Oscar.
I'll be away from the mic for a little bit.
Okay. phone.
After we arrive in Buffalo, I'm probably gonna go Buffalo to Dulles.
To Dulles?
Mm-hmm. Fly into there for the first time.
Yeah.
See the new scenery during day.
Oh, do you have the Dulles scenery?
Yeah, I bought it on the FNO night.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's nice. I haven't gotten there in the day yet either, but it looks really cool at night.
I bought Denver yesterday and I flew into it. Dude, the performance was really good there.
I know. That's what I love about Flightbeam is their airports are super detailed, but the performance doesn't take a super hit.
I was flying a 737 and I was getting 40 PMDG, and I was like, wow, you'd never get that on an FS Dream Team.
Yeah. Or Orbex, for that matter.
Yeah, Orbex.
By the way, for those of you that have the updated version of San Diego, the key to flying into San Diego now, at night at least, is to turn in the scenery, not in your computer, but turn on the scenery, the dynamic lights off. That's the frame killer in the Orbex update for San Diego. You do that, and it's fine. So, which I could live without. I mean, as long as I've got the dynamic lights on my aircraft, that's the main thing, so. It'd be nice to have the dynamic lighting, but it's not a deal breaker. And it's definitely not worth getting 5 frames a second.
Yeah.
What's our progress looking like here? (2031) Zulu. So just about an hour and 15 minutes, actually.
It says on SimBrief it's 642 nautical miles from Boston to Charlotte.
That's not bad. Yeah, that's a healthy little flight to go there and back. There and back again. A flight's tale.
I just know that you like that scenery.
Well, I don't. Oh, the Boston scenery. I was gonna say I don't have Charlotte, although I might get it.
Oh, it's a beautiful scenery, Charlotte. Yes.
Is that one? That one's FS Dream Team, right?
Yes, sir.
Oh, by the way, my landing into Las Vegas last night, 44 feet per minute.
If I could clap, I would, but unfortunately I can't.
Not bad on Mad Dog.
No, not bad at all.
The plane I'm going to save up for, I'm debating if I should buy a 7.4 or just 777 at some point.
Well,
I'm leaning towards the 7.4.
If it was me, I'd do the 7.4, but that's because I have an affinity for the 7.4, so.
Yeah, and I would rather have cargo or better.
Well, you can do cargo with the 777 as well. There's a freighter for the 777.
Yeah, but 7.4 is more fun to fly cargo, I feel like. I like the 4-engine,
Yeah.
thing going on just in case, we have like dual engine failures. We'll still have 2 going up so we don't lose all the giraffes.
You like to haul giraffes, don't you?
Yeah. Somehow they squeeze a giraffe in the middle cabin of this RJ-70.
Mm-hmm.
Squishing all the people.
Oh, Sean, I noticed you're in the other TeamSpeak room, but you're probably still watching the stream. Did you ever figure out what was up with that Bubba's live stream room or whatever it was that showed up and now is gone?
Yeah, I was wondering, who's Bubba?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
No, I didn't figure out what was on it, but I talked to Ted Specklick, and he deleted it.
Oh, okay. So we don't know who created it.
No, I don't know who created it.
It's very strange.
I was on TeamSpeak when it showed up, but I didn't. I mean, the person that created it popped right back off. I didn't catch the name.
Oh.
Probably Bubba.
One would think. At some point, if we get multiple WestWind guys live streaming, then we may need to start creating some, like, live stream room 1, 2, 3, kind of like they did on Raptors, but until we get to that point.
Yeah, I was thinking about your idea. You were the one that mentioned it, thinking I was talking about video idea, but I kind of like video. I might try that with the introduction to flying airliners.
Yeah, I think it's probably a better medium to do it because you can actually, show and demonstrate at the same time you're talking as opposed to just trying to explain via text.
You seen Boston Center's videos?
I don't think I have. Do they have a pretty good selection of them?
Yeah, they got pretty good selections. Pretty good, too.
Oh. Do you know what their YouTube channel is called? Just Boston Center, maybe?
I'm not sure it was Boston Center or BOSARTC or something like that.
Let's see what I can find.
Hey Tim, would you be surprised if Michigan loses this game?
I just saw that. I was just out getting coffee. I'm surprised Ohio State's risen to the occasion.
Well, they are at home, too. Do you think it'll shake up the standings any, or do you think they would really drop down that much?
Well, knock Michigan out of the playoffs. They got the one loss to Notre Dame, and now they got the loss to Ohio State if they get it, and they get beat. And then you've got all the craziness in the Alabama-Auburn game tonight, so that could be interesting.
Well, Georgia obviously is going to probably beat Georgia Tech today.
And Notre Dame's got to squeak by Southern Cal yet tonight.
That should be good. That could be an interesting game.
They tend to be.
Are you going to check out the Auburn-Alabama game?
I enjoy that game. Yeah, I'll probably watch a little of it. Spartans are on at 3 o'clock local time.
Hello.
Hey, Gemini, how you doing?
Good.
How was your Thanksgiving?
Great.
That's good to hear. Oh, there we go. BVARTCC, that's what it is. Looks like this might be pretty helpful. Hey, Sean, you might want to check this out. This is Boston Virtual ARTCC's YouTube page, which is, I think I got to here, BVARTCC. Yeah, BVARTCC at YouTube. But they've got some interesting videos on instrument approach procedures, VFR, IFR holds, oceanic procedures. Could be a good resource for some of our pilots for flying online, especially.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much. A valuable find indeed. Oh, what was that? Nope, nope, not that. I feel like this already happened. Oh, guess not. It's tomorrow.
What was that link again? YouTube?
YouTube / BV Bravo Victor ARTCC Alpha Romeo Tango Charlie Charlie. It's in the chat as well. You had to go hike a mountain. What mountain were you hiking? Hey Kevin, how you doing? Local mountain? Is that what it's called? Local mountain? Come on. I'm doing good, Kevin. Doing good. It's called Black Mountain. Okay. I like Local Mountain. Or Loco Mountain. That's good too. Call it the Local Mountain. Mad Dog Mason, how you doing? Ooh, that was a fun time for Aeon. Ooh, I'd visit Locomotive Mountain. That sounds like fun. I love trains. Dun, dun, dun. Come on, we need Washington Center or Cleveland Center to come online, or both.
Okay, Moose. Who you picking out of the NFC East?
I don't pay attention to the NFC East as much, but let me contemplate that for a minute.
Patriots.
No, that's the AFC East. NFC East. Let's see. Well, in the beginning of the season, I would have thought the Philadelphia Eagles, but after seeing Dallas play over Thanksgiving, I would not be surprised if they actually pull it off. Because they picked apart Washington near the end there pretty well, so yeah,
Washington sucks in the first place.
Well, Washington's been doing pretty good this year, but until they played Dallas, and then it's kind of like, meh. I mean, they're 6-6. They were 6-4. Now they're 6-5. So they're, of course, Dallas is 6-5. So.
And are you surprised about Chicago?
I am surprised about Chicago. It's kind of awesome though, seeing Chicago Bears go again. Gives me an excuse to say, "Duh, Bears."
And you know, next Sunday the LA Rams go to Chicago.
Yeah, that should be a good game.
What, just because it's two terrible teams versus each other?
Have you been watching football? The LA Rams are on fire. They're one of the best teams in the NFL right now. And Chicago's leading their division, 8-3.
Oh, hi, Encrypted.
These are not the two worst teams. Let's see. New Orleans Saints are probably going to take their division. They're looking good.
They'll probably end up with home field advantage.
The Rams are an entire head above everybody else in their division. They're 10-1. Everyone, the next closest is 5-5.
Wow.
And then 2-8 and 2-8 are the Arizona Cardinals and the 49ers. I do like how the two worst teams in the NFL right now are both in the Bay Area, the 49ers and the Raiders. That is hilarious.
Jacksonville Center come back online?
I don't know. Let me see here. It does look like it, yeah. Different guy. Or, I think. Yeah, I think most people would hoping that.
So you think that both LA teams are going to be in the playoffs?
You mean like the Chargers?
Yeah, they're 7-3.
No, well, they'll probably be in the playoffs. Yeah, they'll probably make the wild card. Unfortunately, I don't like the Chargers. Kansas City Chiefs I had no problem with, but
teams, though. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, that's interesting. Let's see. Houston. Where's the bottom of the barrel? Where the mighty have fallen. Yeah, unfortunately, the Patriots will be a shoo-in for the playoffs. The Steelers are going to be a shoo-in for the playoffs. More than likely, the Texans are good to go.
I think it would be kind of cool to see Big Ben and Drew Brees pick each other apart.
It'd be a good game. It would be a good game.
Of course, your Drew Brees is probably helping your fantasy team.
Yeah. Yes, it does. Not that it matters. I'm the San Francisco 49ers in my fantasy league right now. I'm second from the bottom.
Wow, even you're traitor to your own fantasy team.
My fantasy team is doing about as well as my Jags are this year. Which is funny because last year I won my fantasy team, and the Jags almost made it to the Super Bowl. So it's like we're in sync. We both rolled over. I don't know what happened.
Hey Moose,
Yes, sir.
do you know if the playoffs in the NFL started, my Panthers would have to face the Chicago Bears?
Are your Panthers going to be a wild card option, I'm guessing?
Yeah, they're the first wild card team.
Oh, okay.
And then the Vikings.
I think the Bears would pick apart your Panthers, to be honest.
Nope. Panthers got good cornerbacks, good defensive linemen, and good linebackers.
Well, that may be, but I'm looking at your record of 6-4 compared to the Bears 8-3. It's and seeing Chicago play recently, I don't know. May not be good enough. We'll see. We'll see.
Panthers have.
You go ahead.
Panthers have a good wide receivers. Good wide receivers.
David, CVC is probably the code on the back of your credit card. The little 3-digit code. I'm guessing that's what they're talking about. I'm guessing. I honestly don't know without context.
The CVC code is the code on the back of your cards.
Yeah. So you have the main credit card number, and then on the back there's usually a little 3-digit code. My NASCAR team finished dead last this year. So check out FS Elite announcement from Leonardo. That just happened? Because I was looking at FS Elite's Twitter earlier. That's not the right FS Elite. There we go. Leonardo announced MD83 and each features. Oh! They're going to come out with the MD83 now. Go more to the official release channels. And revised and revamped paint kit already in the hands of painters. Leonardo Software House, some exciting information. The MD83 rolling post. First off, the Florence MD83 will be coming out with no time frame mentioned, along with the new aircraft. The CMA 900 FMS and PMS will be coming as well. Send a screenshot of the FMS, and the 83 was included as well to tease us of what is to come. Teaser of possible MD88 was also spotted, though it remains speculation at this point in time. Well, that's interesting. Intriguing.
Hey Moose.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna have lunch. I'm gonna be back.
Okay. We'll be landing in just under an hour, so just FYI. Captain Tim, question for you.
Yeah, go for Tim.
In X-Plane, specifically thinking of the 757, because I don't think it's really that big of an issue with the 72, is there a way to turn off the... there's the heat effect of the engine, but then they also have this, like, exhaust, like, dirty effect from the exhaust, almost like your car was not passing smog. And that's not really a big deal, but when you hit the reversers, it comes forward and you can see it from the cockpit. Is there a way to turn that off?
Well, you're obviously flying a Delta aircraft, so it's crop dusting at the same time. But the new upgrade to X-Plane 11 looks really good, and they're going to fix that.
Oh, good, okay.
And the contrails, too.
Yeah. Okay.
But currently, no, I haven't seen anything where you can turn that off, because I'd love to turn that off as well.
Yeah, I don't mind the heat trail. I mean, that's kind of goofy, too, sometimes, but I can live with that. But it's the exhaust, like, puffiness coming out the back, like it's an old 707 that bugs me.
Yeah, it does have that kerosene quality, doesn't it?
It does.
Well, I'm just leaving Jacksonville airspace.
No, all right.
Never talked to him.
The Delta sneaks out Atlantic.
That's right. He is a sneaky.
Well, he's not at least no Delta. It's a sneaky Northwest because they didn't. Yeah, Delta bought out Northwest, didn't they? It was like.
Well, it was a merger of equals, but yeah.
Did someone get Encrypted a new mic? Because it sounds different.
You mean Captain Theremin over there.
You've been waiting to use that again, haven't you?
Well, it's been a while since crypto's been on.
I know.
Actually, it does sound good, finally.
Yeah.
Much better than the Jacksonville ground controller.
That's true. That was pretty bad. But I think you're absolutely right. I think he had a hot mic, because I noticed the receive indication on vPilot never went off. As long as we were on his frequency. So it was probably just cutting in and out. Super helpful. So you're saying Southwest 8080 knows how to fix that, Rothmuller?
Yeah.
I may have to message him. Because that is a little bit annoying. It's not a deal breaker, but it's... Although I was happy to finally figure out how to do the thrust reversers in X-Plane. There's a... You had to toggle it and then push your throttles forward in reverse mode, and it would bring up the reversers. That killed me from flying X-Plane for the longest time, trying to figure out why I couldn't... My throttles would not work.
I just pull mine past the throttle D10. It works fine.
See, mine, for some reason, will not do it. Are you using the SciTech throttles?
Affirmative.
Yeah. Yeah, the CH ones just do not... I mean, I've got the detent, but it's more of just a... Is yours an actual range past the detent, or is it just a button equivalent?
Just a button equivalent, I believe.
Okay, yeah, that's all CH is, too, so I don't know what the difference is, but I tried about 8 different options trying to configure that thing and could never get it, but... So I finally just had to set a little button up on my yoke, on my throttle, rather, that I bring the throttles back to idle, click the button, it goes into reverse, to idle reverse, and then I can throw them forward to reverse range.
Yeah, it's the 9th one that works.
Exactly. So between that and getting the frames figured out, I'm looking forward to doing a lot more in X-Plane now.
And the as far as the soot coming forward, you gotta cancel your thrust reversers to idle by 80, and then down to 60. They should be closed completely.
Yeah, and that may be all it was, is because I was trying to figure the stupid controls. It like reset the profile because I had reloaded the update for the 7.5, and so my button didn't work, and so I wanted to test the thrust reverser. So by the time I got to that point to get it to test again, I think I was doing like 30 knots. So that's probably why that showed up.
Looks like the winds are out of the south there at Buffalo.
Yep. Let's see.
Looking forward to doing the ILS and then circle the land. Show you how to do that.
Yeah, I've seen some of the what's his name? Flight Tech to Sim did a whole thing on the circle to land thing. It was really interesting.
It's a lot of fun, actually.
I'll bet. It looks like a lot of fun. Oh,
well,
man.
In a large airplane, it gets a little goofy, but...
Yeah.
Yeah, on the smaller plane, it is.
180-18, gusting 25. It's getting fun down there. Yeah, so we're not going to do runway 5 anymore, because that shifted. So we're going to now plan for 23. So let's look at that.
Maybe digging my new clouds.
Yeah, did that work pretty nice for you?
Yeah, still adjusting a little bit for range and frame rates, but yeah, it's doing well.
Nice.
So what they need to do is figure out how to not fill in behind the airplane.
Okay, we're reset up for runway 23 now. ILS 11.3, 235 approach course. We'll plan for that.
Yeah, I don't have that problem.
No, you do not.
You will love flying this airplane, though.
Oh, I already tried it once, and I already do.
It is a busy airplane, though.
Yes, it is. That's what I like about it. That's what I like.
Yeah, I was going to pick up the 737-200, but I didn't see it go on sale.
It is on sale, but it's not on sale as much as the 27 was. Let me see here. I thought I saw it on sale. Let's see here. Yeah, it's down from $70 to $52.50.
Oh, that ain't bad.
Yeah, so
may have to do that.
Yeah, I think the sale goes through Sunday, I want to say. I think.
Which plane is that?
The FlyJSim 737-200 for X-Plane. Ethan? Oh, never mind. Never mind. I thought that was me first. I was like, how did you pass me? Oh, no, that's Chris. Well, I am just to the west of Charlottesville. That's a moment. Okay, just coming up on this, whatever fix this is, Carry, with a K. And then Trava is the final approach fix for the runway 23, which is our next waypoint, 267 miles. And let's see where top of drop is going to be. Quite a ways. About 160 miles to top of drop. Apparently the sun came out over here. My goodness. Just lit up the room. Exactly, Sean. Exactly. Oh yeah, getting the winter weather there in, you're in Kansas or Oklahoma?
That's where I'll be going.
Oh yeah? Which one?
Oklahoma.
Ah. Is that for college?
Yep.
You doing Embry-Riddle?
Nope.
What are you doing?
Spartan University of Aeronautics.
Oh.
And they're actually partnered with all the airline inlet tubes, so easy way.
Oh, cool. Yes, actually, I do, David. Stand by. Because I think... Why are these private? So I think I'm going to have to be on the ground to do the rest of these. I just shared the PMDG 747-400 presets, but I don't know if I can mess with the other ones without changing the profile I'm looking at, which might be a problem while I'm flying this. So, but my alias is Mustafa, so you can find me that way. But yeah, I think I have to actually change the one I'm working with, in other words. So I don't want to do that while I'm flying in the air. So when I get on the ground, I'll set the rest of them all to share so you can see them. Yeah, I believe I have those on there too. Yeah, in fact I do, because I've flown the 787 a number of times. So yeah, I should have views for the 7.8, the 7.4, the 7.3, the Mad Dog. Let's see, what else would I have views set up for? I don't think I have views set up for the Aerosoft CRJ. 717, I have views for those, for that. Actually, it might show me my drop down here without changing it. Let's see if it does. 748, 744, 737. Oh, apparently I do have views for the CRJ. Mad Dog, 787, and 717. Yep. So yeah, so I'll make sure they're all set to share when I go on the ground. Shedding a little bit here. All right, got about 30 minutes till we land. We'll be coming up to top of descent here in just a little over 80 miles. So we're going to set the thing down here. The we should be at Trava at 4,000, so I'm going to set 4,000 on the altitude for that to happen. We're gonna, we'll do that once we start descent. No, nope, not on a fly after. Afterwards, I've got to go. I have to go buy candles of all things for the Star of Advent for tomorrow at church. Some good candles, and I have to do some real estate reports. It's kind of nice. Had a nice real estate report hiatus for the holiday here, so but now it's ramping back up. So
on the first day of Moosey came to me right in a 737.
Call me Moosey again, we're gonna have problems.
We have good humor.
You have to figure out how to make that rhyme better, though. Sunday, possibly.
We're just gonna have Moose.
Moose? I should put that on the things.
It's like 24 days of knowing you without flying airplanes.
Dang it! I should have been saving up an archive of videos, and then I could do that. We call it the 24 days of Moose, and it's just I've uploaded a new video. I'll put little Christmas lights around the perimeter of the screen for each one of them.
Actually, what you could do is go through all your old videos and just take funny bits from it. Just make 24 funny videos.
That's true.
Just make it the blooper reel.
On the first day of Moosemas, we experienced an airport full of trees in Orlando. This one's I'll be playing with the quality 77. Oh, I gotcha. That's a fun aircraft.
It is. The one thing I don't like though is its FMC and autopilot. There's kind of a little bug in it, little itty bitty bug. And that's the auto descent when it comes to tap and descent.
Does it not descend, or do you have to force it down? What happens?
It won't. I gotta cycle it to make it descend.
Oh. Actually, that's pretty good, David. That actually rhymes. A failed landing in Albuquerque. The cadence is a little off. Failed landing in Albuquerque.
We should just make that up, just record it, and then just you mash together the different videos together, and just cycle it through.
Oh, that's funny.
On the ferry. We should be like 12 Days of Christmas.
I know. I'm trying to think through that. We already found. we already found our Partridge in a Pear Tree one because the Albuquerque one fits that perfectly.
And a fair landing in Albuquerque. I know the fifth one, which is 5 broken microphones.
5 crypto mics.
4 engine fires, 3 blown tires.
Ah, nice.
2 trees in an airport, and a fair landing in Albuquerque. We have officially started our own Christmas song.
Okay, so let's see. We got. I gotta write these down. So one is failed. ABQ.
Yeah, we need to throw in smoke breaks too.
Yeah, I saw that.
Check your text. Moose.
I'm looking. I had to find my phone. It got pushed away.
12 is 12 go-arounds.
8 cars. That's good. Oh.
What is it? I can't see. Oh.
It's a
wonderful world of 8 cars.
It's a 8 cars message. There's 5 wheelchairs, 4 broken seats, 3 misconnects, 2 lost bags, and a broken APU. Have a great flight. That's awesome.
That's what I call pilot humor.
Yep. Boom Sawa. So yeah, something like that. Thank you for the follow. Welcome aboard.
Are you ready for this one, Moose?
You got another one coming?
Winter storm warning in effect from 10 a.m. Sunday to 4 a.m. Monday. Heavy snow expected, blowing snow possible, especially at night. Total snow accumulation of 4 to 10 inches, with localized amounts up to 12 inches.
And now you know why I live in California.
Where are you at?
We can shovel it, but you know.
Yeah, but who wants to do that? That's my question.
Yeah, but eventually it'll melt. Fire is nasty.
That's true. That's true.
Where are you at?
At Chicago.
He's at Chicago, yeah. Boom Sawa, new streamer. That's awesome.
Kansas City, and that's very similar to here. I'm right on the border. Let's say 1 to 3 or 4 to 6 inches, and so I could fall either one.
Well, welcome aboard, Boom Sawa. Or Sawa. I don't know how to pronounce that, but good to have you with us. We are going to be landing in Buffalo here in about 25 minutes. Starting our descent down in just about 25 nautical miles, looks like. And we're in the process of apparently writing Moose's Christmas theme to the 12 Days of Christmas using failed aviation events on the stream.
In which Moose will have to find all the different videos.
I know.
Snip it together.
I guess a grease landing into Manchester, UK with Air Jamaica. Oh, nicely done. Nicely done. What type of aircraft were you doing with that?
If there's one thing I want to do, is I want to find what is that airport that always has the very severe windstorms? They're never in the right spot.
Wait, what airport has severe windstorms?
There's an airport in Europe that always gets that when it has a windstorm, it's always terrible and just
Oh, you talking about the source of all those videos for the crosswind landings?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't remember what airport that is. Ah, PMDG 737, nice.
Have you seen the video of the A380 landing there in the windstorm?
Well, I don't have all the lyrics yet. I'm thinking of them in my head, Sean. What was that?
Have you seen the A380 landing there with the windstorm?
Oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh. Throw those passengers around like a rag doll. Man.
It's like watching the guy, the funny semi-truck guys when you make the big truck fit through a small crack. It's just funny. And Mr. Tim, in all your years of flying, what's one of the funniest events you ever had happen to you?
Boom Sawa, this is VATSIM. Yeah, I haven't done anything on FS Cloud. It's all VATSIM that I fly on right now.
What's FS Cloud?
It's another community flying thing. You can fly with friends online kind of thing. Moose Christmas is fun. Thanks, David. I'm assuming that was you. Mr.
Moose
I got it.
was mistaken. I couldn't get it.
Moose was mistaken. Nice. Oh, it's awesome.
Oh my, they actually have an NDB at Buffalo.
Yeah, see that? The Clump NDB. Isn't Buffalo this where that commuter prop like crashed into the hillside going in?
Yeah, Kogan Air.
Yeah. We'll try not to do that.
Actually, Northwest lost a 727 flying there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, back in the day, it was going to pick up the Buffalo Bills, actually. Team charter, and they got into a steep stall prior to stick shakers.
Oh, and, wow.
Took a 727-200, fell just out of the sky. It was a ferry flight, so only crew members were on board.
Yeah, I assume no one survived that.
No.
Alright, we began the descent. How'd the profile already get off by that moment? Whatever. Alright, what's our altimeter going into here looking like? Conditions. KBUF. Let's see. Now we're showing 170 at 11, 10 mile visibility, broken 90. Altimeter 2967. Okay. We're gonna do auto brake 3 because the runway's not that long. It's only 8,000 feet, so, you know, and since there's expected rain.
Contaminated runway.
Contaminated runway, that's right. So, yeah, select the 747 descent. If you're using VNAV, that's the first key, and you got the FMS programmed correctly for your descent. As long as before you hit the top of descent mark, you reset your altitude on the MCP down to a lower altitude. It should automatically enter the descent. If you miss that point, if you go past top of descent and forget to set the MCP, what you're going to want to do is set the MCP down and then select flight level change and then back to VNAV just to kind of reset VNAV, and it should follow. If that doesn't work, then just use flight level change and rotate this down to your altitude, and you'll just have to manage your descent then at that point because you're not doing it on VNAV. But those are the easiest ways to get it to come down. The other option is to just use vertical speed and select your vertical speed down and change that way. But again, those last two, you're managing the descent. The computer's not. So you've got to stay on top of trying to match profile and whatever else.
Or you can go vertical speed, close your throttles until you get back on profile, then go back to VNAV.
That's correct, yeah. Recapture it. Or you can just turn the autopilot off and push the stick forward. That works too.
Always has.
Yep. When in doubt, click, click, fly the plane.
Unless you're going into Albuquerque.
Yeah, well, then you just turn around, just cut your losses.
That's usually the first thing I do, and what the comes up, fire that autopilot.
That's right.
I'm just gonna get an inflatable and then I can stick it in there. Like, if this is autopilot, I think to pop.
Well, then you just got to carry you break the little glass behind you that has the needle in it, and you pop him.
How is the airplane trying to kill me today?
Exactly.
It's not always the airplane. Sometimes it's ATC.
That's true.
American flight, descend 1,000, negative. Descend 1,000, negative. Descend 1,000, there's a building in front of us, we can't descend to 1,000 feet.
I think if there's a building in front of you, descending 1,000 feet more has to do with the proximity to the ground than the building, but okay. Yeah, you can use vertical speed in the 777 as well. They all have it. The MCP will be laid out probably just a little bit differently, but not too much. It's a Boeing, so it's going to be pretty similar. But yeah. Yeah, the difference between vertical speed and flight level change, vertical speed will hold whatever vertical speed you set and attempt to capture the altitude you set in the window. Flight level change will attempt to capture the altitude you set in the window and will maintain the speed you have in the box by controlling the pitch of the aircraft. So your vertical speed will be more determined by the speed you're trying to hold and the airplane's ability to do that. Whereas if you're climbing, it will engage climb thrust and then pitch the aircraft to hold speed. Assuming your auto throttle is on.
Then there's the 727.
Yes, which does not have an auto throttle. I didn't realize, and maybe it doesn't, that maybe something FlyJSam did. Did it have auto brakes?
Yeah, it's got auto brakes. That's on the upper panel.
No, I mean, I know the FlyJSam one does. Did the actual 727 have it?
Some do, some don't.
Oh, okay.
727 is the most hobbled airplane by the end of its career.
I know, right?
I swear we didn't have any flight decks that matched each other.
That's because they kept throwing in different navigation systems and options, and oh, we can do this now. It's been 30 years since this plane came out. We got to make it work somehow.
So when you got in a plane that had the Loran system, you knew you were in trouble.
Yeah, Sean, you're correct. It is only 12 days. On the song, anyway.
I'm 188 miles from Buffalo.
You bring up the rear there. Chris, how you doing? You got into your descent yet?
The drop's in about 10 minutes.
Okay. Did you pass Mayo yet, or is he still in front of you?
You're the only person in front of me.
I'm still in front of him. I'm 6,000 feet below you. I'm 5 nautical miles in front of you.
Oh yeah, Mayo's still ahead of you. Not by much, but just a little bit. Oh yeah, Tim, I watched that video last night, the Northwest. Oh man.
That's a serious accident. I
Yeah.
think he killed the captain.
I wouldn't be surprised. Did he go? It looked like he went like almost like under the backside of the tail, but it was kind of hard to tell.
They caught the right wing right through the cockpit.
Yeah. Eesh.
And he was moving too when he hit him.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, what happened?
That was it a 727 that lost the brakes? Was that what it was?
No, it was an MD8.
MD8. That's right, DC9. Yeah. They killed the wrong hydraulics or something, and so they didn't have any brakes, and they ran into a guy that was pushing back on the, or just finished pushing actually on the tarmac.
Did you just say tarmac?
Yeah, I did because I wished to.
He lost his brakes?
No, he turned off his hydraulics.
Well, what happened was he lost an engine inbound, so they secured that, which took out the engine-driven pump, and they failed to do the critical analysis. So when they were taxiing, they just decided to shut down the hydraulic pumps on the one remaining good engine. They had nothing backing it up. Their aux brakes and the accumulator were gone, so they were pretty much just hurtling down the side.
Yep, no bueno.
Wow, that's actually bad. I just watched it.
That's why they call it a critical engine. When you lose an engine, you gotta go through and see what systems you've lost.
Yeah.
A Northwest flight crashed in Detroit. 87. I wonder if I didn't know about it.
Yeah, it's been a few years.
How's the weather down in Buffalo, Moose?
Well, right now I'm in the soup.
Roger.
Using the handy-dandy 727 formula, flight level 330, you figure 99 miles in the descent and add 10 for slowing at 10, so about 110 miles.
Gotcha.
Now it's pulling the throttles back to idle and descending at Mach 0.7 until you hit 280 indicated and fly 280 down to 10,000 and come back to 250, level at 10. Takes about 10 miles to do that.
Gotcha.
It's real fun when you got crossing restrictions.
I'll bet. Oh, there's no way.
Do you have scenery down Buffalo?
No.
Alright, me either. Do you even make scenery for Buffalo?
Probably not.
I just skimmed New York airspace.
Oh, no, we're both wrong. Fly Tampa. Buffalo.
Really?
What's going on with Fly Tampa?
Oh, they have scenery for Buffalo, apparently.
Wow, it's pretty nice.
It's just one big snowdrift.
It's 20 euros.
How old is it though? What year is it manufactured?
2013.
Yeah, that old.
Two-engine RJ coming in hot.
This little tail air brake zone.
Yeah, right.
Remind me of a penguin clapping. Now you do know about the gear warning horn when you pull the throttles back, right there, Moose?
Yep, on the 27.
Okay.
Yeah, I discovered that today, actually. Can't go quite all the way back to idle.
No, you can turn that off.
Oh,
There's
really?
a lever on the panel.
Oh.
We're just saying at Mach 0.93, because it's a normal descent speed.
You're just saying it.
0.93?
That's normal?
Yeah.
I doubt that very much.
I love Tim's reaction.
Yeah. It's warranted.
That's probably needed for Southwest. That's probably Southwest descent speed.
Yeah, about. But no one knows it until they get up into the cockpit. Alright, clappers out.
Alright, we're on final.
Doing it manually?
Yep.
I want to see this one.
Moose's secret philosophy: if I can see the runway, I can land it.
That's right.
I can't see it. Let the computer do it.
Don't need no stinking auto brakes. You just turn on the parking brake.
That's right.
That's what I do. It needs auto brakes or reverse thrust. Parking brake's amazing.
I'm going to say 240 on the touchdown.
I'm going to say 0.
I'm gonna say 110.
The way he's looking right now, I'm gonna say like -50.
Got a little bit high there.
My landings usually range between the lower 400s to the upper 100s.
Okay, I forgot to turn the anti-ice on during the descent.
Freaking A, this stupid thing. Tried to cut the reversers in early again. Not even on the ground, you dumb thing.
Didn't it do that in the previous cross the pond westbound?
Yes, it did. But I saved it this time before it got out of hand, so that was good. Alright, we're going off over here to the cargo park 15.
Yeah, through flight level 220. Or correction, yeah, 220.
I'll be glad when they add voice to Unicom on ThePilot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's gonna work out well.
Why would that not look? How'd that not work out well?
Well, if they work it out properly, then they put a certain range that's locked around your aircraft. That would be better.
Yeah, you're at LAX and all of a sudden you hear someone.
Well, I think what Tim's referring to is people's propensity to abuse Unicom for their own chatting purposes.
I can see that.
Not to mention any names, Crypto.
I could see the band hammer on someone.
I don't think I've ever heard of anybody getting banned from VATSIM.
Really?
Yeah.
I have.
I didn't even know you could get banned from VATSIM. What do you have to do? Just like...
Not obey the rules.
Fly your 737 like a F-16.
You ignore ATC and or you make rude comments or whatever.
The runways aren't contaminated?
There are plenty of... It's not raining at the moment, but I did auto brakes 3 just to be safe. Plus the runway's not that long. What are you flying? You 7.3?
Yeah.
Okay, so your runway's fine for you, but yeah, I would do... It rained recently, so technically the runway is still technically contaminated, I would think.
What's Buffalo altimeter? I didn't get it.
2967 last I checked. Let's see. Landing rate -71. Booyah.
I was the closest.
Nice.
Although that's mostly because the stupid reversers tried to kick in, and so I ended up floating it a little bit. Well, I tried to account for that nonsense.
Yeah, I'm surprised they don't have that on a SWAT switch.
Job.
Yeah, well, it should be. It's some kind of bug that happens with being able to deploy beforehand. I felt it happening because I felt my when I pulled my reverse back to idle, I felt like I was in the detent range. So I was trying to keep it out of it, but keep it in idle, and so I had a feeling it was going to happen, and then sure enough, just about 20 feet above the runway, I heard it. I'm like, no, don't do that.
The classic, I want this thing on the ground right now, and reverse.
Yeah, right? Apparently.
Yeah, the crash in Detroit where the Fisher Brothers guy did that on the, I forgot what turboprop he was flying, some goofy thing. You put the props into reverse on short final.
Yeah, that's bad.
Sounds
well,
like a good
what
idea
happened
to me.
was the one set went into reverse and the other ones didn't.
No, that's even worse. Get a nice yawing action.
Well, actually, it went right over on its back and slid into the gate.
Oh.
Chris, I'll give you some room and I'll go direct Plaza. Or Plaz. Actually, not Plaza.
But he's not standing on a ladder for you?
No, but he's far enough back, so I'll allow it.
That's what they said. The guy from FS Dream Team said they puts it on a ladder. It's got to be too close.
Yeah, and that makes sense.
Yeah, I still don't like it.
Yeah. I mean, I get it for the big guys, for like the 7.4s, like, cause that's, I've seen them do that in real life, but when you're at the, when you're a 7.3 and the guy's on the ladder, you kind of have to wonder. What is going on here? Why does it have my end time? That's weird. 20-33 minutes because it's waiting for engine shutdown. Alright, APU's running. Switch over to that and chop the engines. Yep, I was waiting for engine shutdown. Okay. That makes
Where
sense.
do you get your times from on that?
On the 7.4, it does it on the ACARs for me. Other times I just have to read the clock and make a note. Alright, so that's shutting down. Let's say request deboarding. And let's... Whoa, what the heck? That's cool. What the heck?
You just launched into outer space.
How did that happen?
If you press F12, so to zoom back in, press space and your middle mouse button.
Is that the exterior map and it goes that far out? Off of, that was...
Oh, yeah.
That's actually pretty cool. I didn't know you could zoom out that far. That was really awesome. That's what I get for hitting the wrong button.
Blast off!
Yeah, exactly. Alright.
Houston, we got a motion orbit.
Wheel chocks.
Except they forgot countdown on you. They just launched you.
Exactly. It's a bit awkward. Doors. We'll disarm the doors. We're going to open the cargos. And open
I'd
the
hate
exits.
to feel the G-forces on that one.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, boop, what?
Oh. So that's what that is now? That's annoying.
What's causing that?
Well, I hit... Oh, hang on. Oh, there we go. Nope. So how do you zoom back in?
Spacebar and your middle mouse scroll wheel.
Oh. Oh, wow, that's cool. I didn't know we could do that. That's really awesome.
Wow, okay.
How do I get back to outside?
F11.
Oh, no, here we go. Locked spot. That's what I want. There we go. I think that's... No, that's not what I want. I want...
So how do you do that?
F12.
You just hold it?
No, just click it. I just hit it once, and it. I was suddenly looking at the globe from outer space. That's pretty wild. Oh, here comes the bus. Here come the bus.
You want to do the Jags bus?
I know. At some point, I need to do that. That'll probably be a thing for next season at this point.
is mine's the one like Plazed and direct Buffalo? What the hell?
Because time stands still in Buffalo.
It's true.
It's like Cleveland on steroids.
Well, I've got to go, so I'll catch you later.
Alrighty, we'll see you, Sean. Here comes the people.
I'm 40 miles out.
Copy that.
Everybody else is down, right?
No, we're still waiting on Chris and Mayo, I think. They're close, but I don't think they're down yet.
Oh, it just started raining.
Heh.
In Buffalo. My aircraft does not want to descend. Please start descending.
Switch to external power. APU off. And we can release the parking brake now.
And we're on final for the RJ.
Brake temps are okay. Copy. Is Chris in front of you, or is you still in front?
Still in front.
Alright.
Oh my god, I had to literally relearn how to fly. Because I modded out my yoke, so there's no dead zone anymore.
Oh.
And it feels a little weird. It's so sensitive, like the real plane.
I'll catch you guys later.
See you, Crypto.
Bye-bye.
Alright, let's get our times here. Our specs. Okay, on time was 28:28. And our in time was 2028, not 28:28. It's a long flight.
Alrighty, just with the cross numbers.
Alright. Let's see if I can see you. I don't see you. What runway are you landing on? Oh, you landed on 5.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. What's going on here? There's like a rabbit chasing you. There's some part of your aircraft that's like way behind the aircraft. I don't know what that is. It's really funny. Wonder if that's a light? Oh, that just went away. That's really weird.
Probably something from Area 51 that we got from Vegas.
Probably. That was funny. Okay, 2028 is what I want to do. 2028. And then 2033, right, for the in time? Yeah. 2033. Zulu. Alright, fuel remaining is 26.1. 26,100. And that means fuel burned is 33.9.
digging going through these clouds with the rain and stuff.
Chris, where are you at in relation to final?
He looks to be the same through. What is he? He looks like he's on final. Yeah.
I'm 8 miles.
8 miles. Are you on 23 or 5?
I'm on 5.
Oh, okay.
You should have my likes.
Let's see here. I do not. But it's hard to judge where you should be coming from because the end of the runway is covered by these hangars I'm surrounded by.
Elevate yourself.
Do we have enough time to cross, you think, Chris? Or how far out?
Elevate me.
You got plenty of time to cross.
All I'm thinking is a Young Frankenstein reference.
Alright.
It's just that when you see me coming in, it's going to look different from where you came in. Because I got Flight Tampa scenery.
RJ is coming over to say hi, Moose.
Oh, yeah? You dragging your old rabbit behind you?
No, we got rid of him.
I'll be the judge of that. Still no joy on Chris. I don't see any lights.
I'm 9 miles south east of the VOR.
Copy.
Huh, how do you not see Chris? I see Chris.
My community section isn't working. Really? Oh, I see him now. David, are you doing the experimental or are you doing the regular? Because do the experimental, you get all the latest updates. Because they're still
I'm unstable.
Yeah, do the experimental one. I've been running that for months, and it constantly changes and updates. I haven't had any problems with it. Because that may be why the community one's not working. It may not be done for stable and only for the experimental. All right, watching you, Chris. Don't screw up now. You gotta beat my 71.
I got 69.
Yeah, but you're also missing a tail and 2 engines.
Oh, looks nice, Chris.
Beautiful. Okay, you're still dragging something behind you. I think it's one of your engines, maybe. But it's not like
I see on your screen.
It's not like perfectly in sync with your plane. Like it moves around funny. It's weird. It's got a mind of its own. It's hilarious.
Look how small this plane is compared to.
Well, yeah, you're tiny and I'm enormous.
Yeah, that's definitely an engine.
Yeah, I think it is. That's funny. Let me see if I can share the rest of these views while I'm thinking about it here. While we're waiting for Tim. Let's see, 748.
I just turned over the VOR to a heading of 060. I'll be using, 23?
Oh, okay. Cam presets, 778 share, yes. Make them... What does that do? We found nothing matching your search. Oh, I found nothing matching your search. What does this mean? Oh, it's a URL. Alright, the 748s are all public now. Oh. Should probably do those. The outside views. There we go. And let's go back to the 400 and change the
11.
outside. What? 11?
11.
I don't believe you. I think you're fudging.
Thank you very much. Goodbye. Bye. Thank you for a wonderful flight. Bye. Hello. Bye. Thank you. Bye. Have a good one. Bye. Thank you for a wonderful flight. Bye. Thank you. Bye. Bye. Thank you for a wonderful flight.
Same lady won't get off my aircraft.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye. Thank you. Bye. Bye. Thank you. Bye. Thank you. Thank you. Bye. Thank you. Thank you. You did a great job. Thank you for a wonderful flight. Bye. Bye. Thank you very much. Goodbye. Thank you very much. Goodbye. Thank you very much. Goodbye. Thank you very much. Goodbye.
Yeah, I'm turning base.
Copy that. You gonna do 2, 3, or 5?
Both. No.
Impressive. Mad Dog. Wait. Oh, yeah. Okay. And the last one, last one should be quality wings.
Gotta love the 727-100.
And I think that's all of them now. Mad Dog 727, yes. Okay, so Rothmuller, all of my presets should now be shared under my name Mustafa. So you should be good there. And we're just looking for Tim. Let's see, that is 230, okay. So somewhere over there. Okay, do you know how to switch the version? I think in your preferences in Chase Plane, yeah, in your preferences under application, the very first check mark slider there says experimental versions, parentheses restart. So check that, and then you have to restart Chase Plane, and it should do it. Oh, here comes the crew bus.
Yeah, we're established on the approach.
Copy that. a bit tall. She could be a little short too. Little Pump 1101, thank you for the follow. Welcome aboard. She should have signed Kirk Cousins. Well, what we should have done and what we did do are two different things. So, yep, there's yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. Still haven't seen a sign of Tim yet.
I thought I just saw his lights.
I'm on the glide slope at 3100, so I'm still out of the a ways.
Copy.
Yeah, I got somebody on my TCAS.
It's probably that bunny rabbit that Mayo was dragging behind him. Actually, while I'm waiting for you, I'm going to investigate that thing, because I see it over there. Or I did see it. Where'd it go? Oh, was that it there? No. Oh, it's gone! Actually, it might be part of his little flap thing. Man, this is hilarious. Your plane is in pieces. Why don't I see it in this view? I only see it in spot view? Oh, no, I don't see it in spot view either. Oh, no, there it is. Oh, I see. It's one of those nonsense things.
What you waiting for?
Hey, Matt, we're waiting for Tim to land. Tim's on final right now. And we were examining Mayo's trash plane over here.
Fashionably late.
Over the marker.
Yeah, just bring up the rear. He's in the a little bit slower 7.2, so. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, got your lights. There you are. It's actually a 727, but this is V-Pilot not knowing what to do without that, so he shows
What am
up
I
as
showing up as?
MD-80. So at least you're
I got him as a 727.
Really? Oh, what's going
Yes,
on with my what are you using for your AI traffic?
FLAI.
Oh, FLA. So that's not what I'm using. I could probably get that.
It's a whole lot better. I mean,
okay.
It's so accurate. You would not believe how accurate it is.
It's called FLAI?
FLAI. And it's just make sure you do your thing in VPilot where you, you know, go find it and you browse for it and then look it up and you're done.
What's the, do you remember the website you got that from?
You can Google FLAI and should pull it up.
Okay.
Hold on.
X-Plane has a nice little goof there, but okay. Beautiful,
there you
Tim.
Go. There's your link.
Very nice.
Yeah, it was interesting for Manuel with a heck of a crosswind. She was fighting it.
Yeah, I was watching you. You're crabbing pretty good there. Open. Ah, fantastic. Okay. Thank you, Chris.
Just make sure you ain't got nothing running when you install it.
Got it. Yeah, I'll turn everything off first. Well, alrighty. Made it to Buffalo. And ready to fight the Bills. Hopefully we can get a win out of this one. Looks like someone's selling off parts of Mayo's plane for money. Still a crack up. I understand why that is. Anyway, like I said, I don't know if we will be streaming next Saturday. It's kind of weather dependent because of the parade that we're supposed to be in. We should be streaming Friday, and we'll probably do, Boston's going to be doing some fun, and so we'll probably do a there and back again kind of trip, like Chris was suggesting. Thursday, I think we'll be able to stream at this point. I've got to look at the calendar and see what's going on, but we'll see. And then, and yeah, so that's going to do it for me for today. It was a lot of fun. Hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving, everyone, and we will see you guys next week. We'll see you later.
Take care, Moosey Poo.
Have a good night.
Have a good night, Moose.
Enjoy the beginning of Moose Miss.